Aloha, I'm Marcus with Honolulu Fish Company. We're here today at the beautiful Kolina Resort for the Taste of Kapolei. Chef Fred DiAngelo from Ola at Turtle Bay Resort is here with us. Chef, how are you?
Aloha, Marcus. How are you?
Excellent.
Very good to see you. Today we'll be utilizing Honolulu Fish Company's beautiful ono.
Chef Fred, what are you looking for in a beautiful fresh piece of fish?
Like with anything, when you're dealing with different proteins, Marcus, what you're looking for is the brightness of color, the firmness of the texture of the flesh, and also you can tell by the bloodline and you know the color of the bloodline. So once we get the fillets in-house, what we're also checking on is ensuring that the temperature of it being received is very important. So the handling part, and that's one thing that I know the Honolulu Fish Company takes pride in, is how they handle their fish, whether if they ship it here locally or across the nation, you know, and you guys handle your fish just perfectly. So as you can see, this fish is nice and firm, beautiful color, beautiful preparation for the VIP event with the Taste of Kapolei. Porcini mushroom crusted with a hamakua mushroom ragu. Beautiful mushrooms cooked down nice with a touch of cream to give it a bit more fat and richness.
Beautiful,
because we know
beautiful.
ono is a little bit light on the fat. So we want to just give it a nice creamy touch. In addition to that, we have some seared kahuku asparagus, enoki mushroom, and an oven-dried haula tomato that I'm getting from Terry Shintaku.
Excellent, excellent.
Right.
Really utilizing a lot of products from around the island,
Yes,
Chef.
we are. And Dean from Nalo Farms is also here today, and we're utilizing his microgreens for a nice little garnish on the top.
Oh, nice,
Okay?
nice.
What we've done, we've cut these beautiful fillets, season it with just a touch of salt and pepper. Okay. On the other side, what we're going to do is give that a nice little porcini, which is a dried porcini. Okay. From here, we're going to take it right to our sizzle pan.
Look at that. Look at that. We're
All right.
going with it right into the sizzle pan.
Gonna let that cook up, nice and medium. A little bit more salt on that side.
Now, once again, you mentioned, Chef, you do not want to overcook the ono.
No, you don't. You know, ono, unlike other fish like opa, which is more of a bottom, you know, like a deep water fish,
Exactly.
has a higher fat content. So that gives it a lot more moist, and you know, the texture to the fillet itself is a lot more moist.
Beautiful.
Because ono is a surface fish, like we were saying earlier. We want to ensure that one, we don't overcook it, and two, I like to pair it with something a little more fatty to give it that more rich and creamy flavor and
Very
texture.
nice.
Okay?
Now, ono also means delicious, I believe, in Hawaiian, correct?
Wow. Hey, good
It's
job,
also
Marcus.
known
You're
as,
right.
It's also known as wahoo,
King mackerel.
king mackerel.
Thank you
the
very much.
fastest fish in the ocean, I might add.
So because of that, it's a fast, strong swimmer, right? A lot of muscle.
A lot of muscle.
Not too much fat.
Oh, look at
Kind of like you.
You nailed that. You nailed that. Look at that beautiful caramelization you
All
got
right.
going there.
So what we're doing today is we're going to be searing this to about medium. And since we have to hold it for service,
Yes.
we're going to be doing about 50 portions at a time for a total of about 300 portions. We're going to be holding it in a beurre monti, which is just a butter held in suspension.
Nice.
So if you butter poach lobster, I don't know if you've done that.
I have.
This is how you're going to butter poach the lobster. So the ono, in essence, is going to be held at the optimum temperature in butter, but not fully encased, just like right there on the bottom. All right. So why don't we just go ahead and move this?
That almost, and I've never heard the actual term, but it almost sounds like almost a gentle confit almost of a sort.
Well, yeah,
in its own
almost. You're right.
fats.
Well, because confit is
not
cooked
with
in
that-
its own fat,
Right,
like
right.
a duck confit. But now it's
Look
just
how
going to be
beautiful
held.
that looks.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to be holding that now. What we can do is just move to our sauces. All right, we've prepared already the hamakua mushroom ragu. In essence, we've taken the gray cluster, the ali'i mushroom, cooked that down, deglaze with white wine to al sec, to almost dry. right?
Beautiful.
Add it in, at that point, add in shallot, add in some fresh thyme, touch of cream, boom, cooked down.
Boom.
All right? Very nice, very concentrated flavors. Okay, we're gonna take this to the plate.
Oh, you can just smell those mushrooms too. You can just smell that. That's beautiful. You can
Okay.
smell that, those fresh herbs coming through and the shallots.
And what we've done here, this is our kahuku sea asparagus, grown entirely in salt water, so it has a natural salt flavor, in addition to being really good for you. It's in fact a superfood.
And kahuku is that's right out where your restaurant is, right?
Right down the street.
Right down the street.
Okay. Now to the mushrooms, we're just gonna add a touch of our sea asparagus. Okay. Now our oven-dried haula tomato, brought to the restaurant daily.
Once again, haula right out there also.
Okay, that goes there just like that. Okay.
Now you said oven dried or oven roast? Oven dried.
Oven, well, toss with the fresh herb oil, kosher salt, a little bit of salt, as well as a little bit of alai, all right? Put that in the oven at about 200 degrees for, say, about 4 or 5 hours.
Beautiful. Now that's
Concentrating the flavor again once more.
sweetening, softening. Beautiful. Look at this.
Okay, the ono's gonna go right there on top.
Oh man. We're gonna use some of Dean's
Microgreens.
microgreens. Dean's microgreens here.
Just to give it a nice little touch on the top.
Now Chef Fred DiAngelo is gonna be putting out over 300 plates. In how long now? That's gonna be, I think we're gonna do that in about 25 minutes, right?
And we'll be doing that in about 50 portions at a time.
50 portions at a time. That is absolutely beautiful, Chef.
Very good.
I can't wait to get it. Can I take a little taste of that?
I think we should.
That's how we're gonna go at that. Should we just go right in there?
Our little,
We're going to
You're gonna have
taste
to
this
turn
fish
that
right
down,
now.
and there's too
Now,
much
once again,
water.
this fish is supplied by Honolulu Fish Company. Chef Fred DiAngelo, Ola Restaurant, Turtle Bay Resort. Excuse me, Ola at Turtle Bay. Now, Chef.
What does ola mean,
and
Marcus?
that, I think we need to define.
What
that
does
at this
ola mean?
point.
You tell me.
Ola means life of life.
Life, living, healthy, alive in Hawaiian. So this is the kind of food that we like to create. Nice, fresh, great products, utilizing what we can get locally, and also the finest seafood that we can get from the Honolulu Fish Company. Thank you for the fish.
Thank you, Chef.
Let's try a bite.
Absolutely.
Oh, look at
beautiful,
that.
Beautiful.
Look at that.
It's just flaking right off. I'm gonna get a little of everything. Now this is gonna be my first try at the, and I've been really excited about trying this, is also along with the beautiful ono, is the Kohuku sea asparagus. I'm gonna go right at this right here now.
How is it?
Well, Chef, you nailed the ono.
Yeah?
It's a classic ta-ta-ta, boom, boom.
That's right.
Right on the plate.
Well, hopefully our guests enjoyed as much as we do, Marcus. Be a great
Absolutely.
event tonight. We'll be cooking up a storm in a little bit here, so let me try.
Awesome, that is absolutely delicious. The preparation, the presentation, Chef Fred DiAngelo here. Chef, hope we can do this again.
Me too, me too.
Absolutely.
Great partnership, great fish, great times. Aloha.
Good, man.